New Marshall 21220 launching cats 1 and 2, PS1 departure straight out to target area.
Flight control. Flight control.
Listen, Jim, when you get a second, can you just tell me what those two radios I needed were earlier? Alright, strike 353-515 and 35484.
Oh, why did it put me in?
Who's Neptune 2? Shouldn't you be spawning with 5 minutes?
It's me, it's Ian. You in? Oh. Uh,
208, case 1 complete.
Guys, the Bowls is over Beirut, so you can use waypoint 59 as a reference.
I thought I saw somewhere that it was waypoint 1 was Beirut Bulls.
No, it might be, actually, but yeah, I just went to 59 because it's the default, but if 1 works as well, it's fine. New Marshall 21220, this one complete, switching straight. Neptune flight, trying to flight, radio check. 555. visual.
14 smoothly should be out of your guys' way now. I'll fuck Cat 3.
You got me on 112 primary.
Okay, you said the second half of Neptune's good to go in?
Okay, so Giorgio 2.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Who's there? I'm watching Cat 3.
Two's a green jet.
MC, case 1 complete, departing airspace, switching freaks.
Go on your call, I just hit salute here. Salute 1 personnel. Looks like he's taking you first.
Flight control.
Did you call us out? I didn't hear it. I'll go ahead and go though. You're saying if your blast deflector's up, then it won't put me on the cat, you said? So or you wait till I get the center line? Okay.
Radio check 112.
You have a bunch of marked 82s, or you don't have any of the laser guide ones? Oh, okay.
Charlton, which?
I just realized I did the same thing.
Which 1-2 and which 1-3 are en route to establish cap from the balls?
Oh gosh, he was taxi prohibited and he decided to let me go.
So are we flying like the tanker, or we go straight to tanker and then straight to waypoint 1 for Beirut? But I saw two different tankers on here for the Arcos, the 51 and the 54. Do we know which one it is yet? Okay, so what was the high and low? Or what's it just like literally, is it literally the altitude? Got it.
Yeah, I didn't see the X-Con Arco. It's not in the briefing for the TACAN. Which one will we see? Okay, I am after you here.
Train, this is Witch 2, acting slightly at the moment. We're in route 1 miles to Bullseye, climbing to Angels 30 for the trip.
Roger. Try and fly these established radio. Neptune's on the way off the boat. And Gypsy is also near and approaching Beirut airspace.
Which
Yeah, nothing on the stab trim. Okay.
Alright, 3 and 4 are just about ready to taxi.
Okay.
Marshall 223 taxi to Sign Cat.
7 seconds on you.
They're already hooked up. They're taking off right now.
224 launching Cat 2, case 1 departure. Yep, I'm about a mile behind you. Maybe a couple miles. Okay.
Three's hooked up on Cat, and 4 is getting ready. We should be out of here in a few minutes.
Clear case 1. Up on 2 on the primary. On you. Go ahead, I'll come up under you, head up your left. Sounds good. Yeah, I was a little faster than you to begin with here, but I'll just use it to get the climb, then I'll slow down here.
Three is airborne, four will be shortly.
Monaco Tower, which one taxiing runway 22 for takeoff.
Three and four are both airborne.
Five on track, okay. On 254.
Which flights deconflicting altitudes will hold a cap circle at Angels 25.
Roger, be advised once Neptune flight arrives on station, the assigned orbiting altitude 25 and Triton flight is currently at Angels 30 and coming out 31. And originating at Portland 60 miles from the target. Be advised that Triton may be extending east at some point to take a look at the remains of SA-11 site near Damascus.
Yeah, which good copy on all. We're basically within the racetrack area. What do you need out of us?
Just maintain clear skies within 60 miles of the route. If you'd like, you can extend slightly east as well, just to probe and see if they react to us flying to the east of it more, towards Damascus.
Roger, which will do that eastern probe now. We'll break off from east of Beirut and we'll let you know what happens.
Roger. Be advised there is a likelihood of at least one SA-11 launcher. No track radar, but it will shoot you if you fly in front of it.
Which copy?
Arco traffic Neptune 22 coming in off left observation for left hose.
Copy, we're still about 20 miles out of you guys.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
It'll be a second. We're in a bit of a tail chase, unfortunately.
Overload Trenton 1-1, will you check? I have you 5x5.
Return pre-contact.
Send it.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete.
Gypsy Flight, are you on 3548?
Disconnect.
From Gypsy Phase on 354.
Arco.
Gypsy Flight, train flight's going to extend a little bit
Down
east towards the
and
master.
right up
Try to get eyes on an SA-11 site. How copy?
Return pre-contact.
Gypsy Phase, solid copy. You want me to stick with you or stick here at Beirut?
Arco, Neptune.
Kind of stick around with us and just make sure if there's anything coming out there. You the Witch Light is also going in the same place.
Then Gerard, I'll stick right with you.
Ready pre-contact. Cleared contact.
He's got you on the left hose. They always do that. I just got waypoint 0 and 1. Just waypoint 1, that's the AO, generally for us.
Arco 211. Request rejoin. 1. Arco 2-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 270.
Neptune 3 is in left observation.
Pre-contact.
Neptune 3 sliding under or and right for right hose.
Switch to probing out east of Beirut, 40 nautical miles, no response.
Contact. Return pre-contact. Ready pre-contact. Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Stay 12.3.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Neptune, this is Trident 1-2. Can we get a status?
I'm gonna hop on one more time, top up another 800 or so. Oh, you are? Okay. Good.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
We're swing on Giorgio back there.
Neptune 3 moving back.
Sounds good. When you're ready.
I can, I'll hang back here with the tanker and wait for Giorgio to tank up, and then we'll be out of here.
Alright.
Gypsy.
Yep. So.
Gypsy Flight, this is Neptune 1-2.
Got it, I'm 27, Giorgio's 28.
Coming for Gypsy Flight.
Gypsy Flight, continue to escort Neptune, Triton 1-1. Triton 1-2 is going to head back towards Beirut to
2 miles behind
Neptune
here.
Flight.
Hey, you're firm, we'll stick here and continue escort.
Copy.
Neptune 1-1, this is Triton, Neptune 2-1, this is Triton 1-1, 1-2. We're going to switch up, we're going to have 3 and 4 meet up with Triton 1-2, 1-1, so you're going to meet up with me on 112. Neptune, this is Triton 1-2. Alright, Neptune, we're going to have 4 different targets for you to hit with your large bombs. Make sure those targets are red because you're heading into a lot of blue area.
Yeah, I'm turning back towards the domestic zone.
Sounds good.
Gypsy, track 19, turning north, 030.
Yeah, my name Gypsy, Roger, currently turning with you.
We're having a little bit of technical difficulties back here getting Giorgio comm menus to come up. For some reason this mapping ain't working.
My mapping's working, but it's not coming up. I just checked my mapping and I have 2 different sets for comms, but the menu's not coming up.
How close is that to the target?
Yeah, my comms work to take off the blocks on the carrier.
Are you on the right frequency at 254? Make sure he's talking to you on that.
Well, it sounds like his comms menu isn't even coming up.
No, it's the comms menu. It won't come up and display the other options.
Man, you just autopilot orbit and then retry the keybind maybe, and reset it and redo it. Maybe.
Yep, already did that.
Could you have it as the radio call menu in the mapping, right? Bit of a trek, not having a lot of gas.
Yep, I found you right here. Okay. You want to see if they'll give you are they going to give us lat long decimal or lat long decimal seconds, or decimal minutes or decimal seconds, basically?
Either way, I'm going to talk you on.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Which you're trying.
Go for which?
In your probing, did you get any pings from any 11s?
Stay 10 minutes.
Which has 0 pings on it unless they're 11 so far.
Avoided.
10.6.
Roger that. Do 2122 have target available for first talk on when ready? First target is at the southernmost tip of runway 03 between the taxiway and the runway. It's a truck with a Zoo-23. Request that you hit it with either one of your 1,000-pound bombs. Let me know when you have visual on the airport.
22 is visual on the airport. You have a truck
It is sitting in a circular area between major runways and taxiway, between 2-1 and the taxiway Alpha. It's in a circular grass section.
I think I've got eyes on. It's at northwest tip of just east of runway 21.
Negative. It would be west, northwest of 21. It is just to the east of the main terminal building.
No tell yet. Let me get closer. 35 miles out.
Notify when you're at 30 seconds. Neptune 2-2, if you find the main terminal building with the spokes coming out from it, it is just to the east of that.
Yeah, I think I've got tally here. It's I see it just west of runway 21, circular area, one vehicle.
That's your target. Hit it with a 1000 bomb at your choice.
Copy. 27 miles out.
Tribe 1112 is at state 10.2.
Not on any further targets except for some anti-aircraft artillery on the airbase L. Mezzi.
We
If we
got
cut
a
out these four,
break down
I'll send these guys over to you.
It's gonna be a minute to get tanked up here. Sorry for the delay.
No worries, man. Take your time. We're having a shortage of targets, to be honest.
What's the call for laser guided bombs? Hey, Lieutenant. Yeah.
You're cleared in hot AO. All airspace is yours.
Marco 211, request rejoin. Marco 211, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 and 2,000.
22, 30 miles, 30 seconds out. Beirut.
Ready for contact.
2-2, cleared in hot. Airspace has 2-1 in front.
Eyes on.
Ready for contact.
2-1, 2-2, after you confirm your hits, let me know when you're ready for the next talk on.
Let's be advised, I just located a bunker facility with multiple look-like right-armored vehicles hidden under the bunkers. Just west of the previously mentioned address.
Make sure to confirm that they are red.
Yeah, they're well in red territory just west of Damascus.
Alright, let's bring in these guys as soon as I get done with them on the runway. Okay, 2-1, notify when you have the northernmost fuel depot on, in your,
The search and destroy mission at this point.
there's a AAA vehicle in between the fuel depot and runway 17.
Charlton Rich.
Send it.
What's your current ETA to mission complete?
Unknown, but low state is 9.2. Currently kind of shifted into search and destroy as there are less targets on board than expected, but so we are searching near Damascus and between Damascus and Beirut for further targets.
Which copies? Be advised, we'll be on cap on station for cap for another 20 minutes.
Solid copy.
Appreciate it very much, Rich. Neptune 2, did you copy that vehicle? It's just in front of the strikes in the grass between 17 and the taxi. Neptune 2-2, are you ready for talk on?
2-2 ready.
Stand by. Go.
Ready for contact.
Set the inner runway of 17 between the taxiway and the runway on the ground. Negative. Runway 17. Close to the runway, close to the water is 16.
Hey, Triton, this is Witch 2. I'm going to be trying to spot targets on the return side of my racetracks running cap. I've got eyes on a ZSU vicinity coastal peninsula of Beirut. Can do LST. I've got laser 1775 if somebody wants to track it.
Which, you said 1775?
Yeah, Roger, good copy.
I'm sorry, which I know I said 1755, correct? Which this is Triton 1-2. Can you give me a little bit more talk on?
Roger, wait up.
Ready for contact. Ready for contact.
Unless this is ours and it's just not marked, it's at the far northwest corner of the Beirut airfield, harbor side of the peninsula.
Is it within the airport area?
Yeah, Roger, grid Yankee Charlie 2947 up on that the harbor side.
Ready for contact.
Blinded coming around. Blinded coming around. Two last known vehicle we had has seen the move. We're searching now. Roger, I got that. Alright, two, I have a target for you when you're ready.
Roger, in that grid track, that runway north to the end of the peninsula is sitting right off the northeast corner of the end of that runway.
Roger that, got him locked up. Two, are you ready for that?
Two's ready for talking.
Okay, at the very end of runway 16, there's this room sitting at the very end of the runway.
Just east of runway 17 marker.
Yep, we've already got that mark. Thank you.
So that would be the southeast section of the runway where it converges with 17.
Okay, your target is, do you find the fuel depot? The very end of the taxiways. On the north side, exactly. If you just look just to the west, between the fuel depot and 17, there should be a truck sitting right in the area. 2, if you look at the very end of 16, there's a vehicle sitting at the end of the runway on the northeastern side.
Copy, I got eyes on by taxiway Lima. Eyes on.
You're cleared in hot.
Rolling.
Do you have runway 17 in sight?
Trying to advise, I'm 2.4 miles after 1 o'clock.
Gotcha. Got you, visual. 1, do you have the fuel depot in sight?
Do you want to send 3 and 4 to me?
Right in between those in the grass. I can give you the exact coordinates if you need. Is a truck with a Zoo 23 in the back. Do you have a 1,000 pound GBU still? I'm blinded, but yes, it should be in between. It should not be on either the taxiway or the runway. I'm blinded this time.
State 8.3.
Yes, it is slightly closer to the runway than the taxiway. You are cleared in hot. Neptune 2324, what's your state?
2-4 is not having a lot of refueling on the tanker. We got to go to Vermont to Meade. 3 is at 12.3, and I think 4 is probably at about 7 by now.
Roger that for Vermont to Meade. We may not have targets for you then.
It is what it is.
Triton 1-1, this is Triton 1-2.
Send it.
Probably will have to just send the second half of Neptune back, so as soon as they're done with these 2 targets, I'm going to send them your way.
Yeah, Joe. Here Mike is talking to Gio about taking him to Vermont to refuel.
Right, but by the time they do that, I don't know that we're going to be able to stay up here for them.
Roger. I can try and get coordinates just to give them to drop on if you like.
Probably be a good idea. I'm state 8.5.
Neptune, which has grid reference for BTR spotted west of your position.
Give me 30 seconds and I'll be ready for good.
Neptune, not Triton. This target's in the area of Damascus. So do you want to just relay this grid?
I need 10 seconds to get paper and pencil.
Yep, no worries.
Okay, send it.
37 Sierra, Bravo Sierra, 280859.
I need you to go from Bravo Sierra.
Bravo Sierra, 280859.
I've got 37 Sierra, Bravo Sierra, 280859.
Read that correct. Elevation 2829 feet.
2829 feet. Neptune, get a hit on between fuel tank and 17.
Yeah, we've got 9 tanks marked for targets whenever the other flight comes back.
Be advised that in the grid there are also 3 more tanks, AA gun and some small raiders. But I see 3 tanks in the area, behind the buildings.
Okay, Neptune flight, when you have dropped your second run here at Beirut, I want you to head east and hook up with Hague on 113. I'm having them switch over to 113 for you.
2 copy.
We're not that far away. We're only 34 miles away. So I mean, I'm gonna go kind of quick. We'll just do a straight in.
Try 112. If you got some straight coordinates from I to JDAMs, you can send them to me.
Roger, 7.
I have the coordinates for the JDAMs, 3 tanks.
555. Okay, guys, I have a bunker facility with large number of enemy ground forces in the bunkers.
33 East 360481, elevation 2805, 3 tanks.
7.
Hey, George.
North 3316
East Division 115.
East 360481, 2805 feet. 3 tanks.
East 360481, correct. Read back correct.
Thank you. We'll prosecute. Triton 1-1, did you want 1-2 to prosecute those?
Yeah, go ahead and prosecute what your coordinates from. I feel like he's looking fairly close to where I am, but I'll see what you hit and we'll adjust him.
2-2 intro.
There are multiple targets in the area.
Yeah, Roger, I'm currently looking at that. If you're looking at that secondary base facility with multiple bunkers and vehicles in it, that's what I'm currently looking at.
Yep, that was it. He has multiple tanks, AA gun, BPR, and some truck.
Listen, if you got the coordinates with the AA guns to prosecute that, for sure.
Which 2 going off Comstar TV?
Roger, Tiger Mike, which?
Triton, Neptune, be advised which flight is RTB to One Echo. Good hunting.
Neptune on this net, stand by for points.
I see you heading northeast. Am I coming with you, or are we backwards? Copy.
Okay, stand by. Okay, those coordinates will be in precise and lat long seconds. We'll also do grid precise if that's quicker for you. First target, tank in the open on some kind of path break. North 332001.58.
Triton 1112 out of airbase in sight on pod. Do you have preference?
Correction, north 33260158. Correct, and 0.58 for north. So north 3326. Correct, east 36011193. East 36071193. East 3607.
Hey, Rich, be advised, we're still seeing that ZSU we called out at the end of the runway. We're out there.
Love that. We'll take a look at it.
Hey, good rebound.
We did
elevation 2643.
Neptune 1-2, how are we doing on that second target?
Neptune 2-2, that was a shot on that second target.
Secondary target uses the same grid for reference, and it's literally within 100 meters of the first target as the second tank, parallel.
Uh, 2-2, ready to copy, coordinates.
Solid number. I just need to come around.
Triton 1-1, this 1-2.
Send it.
Did you want me to target those 3 tanks that are next to the building?
Did they say they had did you give coordinates for AA in this area?
The AA was basically like 50 to, sorry, AA was like about less than 100 feet away from the tanks.
Now you gave me coordinates on 3 tanks, so I got the 3 tanks.
Yeah, Roger, you said there's an AA vehicle near those 3 tanks, so you're gonna prosecute those 3 tanks and then hit the AA if they're close enough to each other.
I can target the center tank. I don't know that with tanks that they're gonna take out with a single GBU or 38.
Get a front tank first target. Neptune 2-2, stand by for coordinates.
Ready to copy.
Target is bunkers with 2 BTR/BMPs under the bunker, but they're exposed enough to see. Break. Coordinates north 332556.44.
That's north 332556.44.
Good, you got east 36065742.
East 360657.42. 2 times bunkers. With the what in it again?
Good, rebank elevation 2674 feet. Targets are BTRs under next to a bunker, partially concealed. Break. Additional targets for extra weapons are in close proximity and additional bunkers nearby.
Copy, it's 2674 feet.
Good, rebank. Other Neptune flights on this net, did you grab that coordinate? Is there any additional weapons available for employment?
Neptune 3 still has a full load on the ground, but I'm at Ramat David right now. 4, I don't think. 4 is having issues. I don't think he's gonna be able to finish.
Good couple. Roger.
Good hit on tanks. Good hit on tanks.
Neptune 2-3, I have targets for you, bunker row, 4 tanks, basically in a row in the bunkers next to each other. But, any of the Neptune flights that are looking at these targets, please do not drop, as you can see my data link marker.
Neptune 2-3 is rearm refueling at Ramat David currently.
Gypsy 1-1. Just double check with estimated.
Roger, if you want to take the coordinates, let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and send them all. I can I can put those in route.
Neptune, if you want to reload the GB38 so they're all that way,
estimate lost
Just solid
users about probably 40 minutes.
once you do one per
at the most.
rack, and that way you give you 4, you can do 4 drops all in one shot.
Okay, so just 4 individual bombs.
Yeah, just go 4 individual bombs, 1 on each rack, and that will give you 4 different targets to drop on. Why don't you go 1,000 pound? Why don't you go 1,000 pound one?
Give
sets each time.
I can probably try and push it through that.
It's funny if he would be fine to bring more bombs, but
That's fine. I just didn't know if we wanted it. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know if we wanted to have him jumping in tons and tons of code.
Actually, trying to just I can push it to about 45 second sit. However, at the tail end of that, I would be pretty much useless to any sort of fights other than just
You gotta stay here. We can't let him sit alone because he doesn't have a wing back.
and they haven't been able to engage each other.
I'm getting the 4 32s, I think they were.
Yeah, I'm at state 7.
Alright, go ahead and send the coordinates.
okay, coordinates as follows. We've got a single tank under partially concealed under a bunker. Vehicle is visible from the north side of the bunker route. Coordinates north 332553.51. East 360701.24.
Alright, keep going.
Okay, read back on first target.
North 33255351, east 36070124. I just need an altitude. Elevation.
Yep, elevation 2674 feet.
2674.
To state 6.3. 4 times 500 pounds. Rolling in on 1 right now. 18 miles out. Copy. I might hit 2 on the way in here. We'll see what I see.
Okay, hey, you got those other coordinates?
Ooh. Okay, so I've got more bunkers that have pairs of dual tanks in the bunkers. This actually would be perfect for a bigger bomb, so stand by.
I'm trying to get this lined up so I can set that bomb at a deep angle right inside that bunker for a 500-pounder.
Okay, Mike, stand by. Okay, we've got targets 2 tanks under single bunker. Coordinates north 33255607, east 360629.70, elevation 2697. Targets were visible from the north side, northwest side.
Copy.
Okay, go ahead for next.
Okay, target description sent as last. This is the neighboring bunker built north 332556.19, east 360626.60, elevation 2699 feet.
Okay, go ahead on the 4th.
Stand by blind.
2 is 11 miles out. Got eyes on bunker from top on coordinate, but got nothing inside. Okay.
Mike, last coordinate, good. Same description, next bunker in the column, north 332556.21, east 360623.43, elevation 2702.
Neptune 2-3's got all coordinates, departing Vermont David right now.
Roger, recommend in from the northwest or north.
Copy in from the north.
Neptune 2-2 for 2-1, you have enough fuel for me to do one more go around. I need to hit the reciprocal heading on this bunker. Copy. I'll hit the zoning and we will RTB.
Hey, you said attack from the north, correct?
Affirm. Okay, Trenton 11 is gonna use his single 1000 airburst on, looks like 4 BTRs that are right across from each other in 2 different bunkers. We'll see how effective it is.
2-2, rolling in 8 miles out.
I just want to confirm all 4 of those targets are in a relatively small area.
Yep, confirm. Targets are in a column of bunkers that are adjacent to each other. And all of the bunkers are relatively close and have
Gypsy flight, strike flight.
openings.
Gypsy flight.
Gypsy flight, we are just kind of finishing up here. One more flight that's en route at this time had to meet the bead. Shouldn't be more than maybe 15 mics.
Perfect, Gypsy flight, roger, gotcha. Should be good for another 30 plus, so should be good.
Much appreciated, Gypsy. Triton 1-1, as you advised, Gypsy has 30 minutes, mic remaining on station.
Roger, tracking and auto.
Two for 2-1, ready to RTB. Copy, heading that way.
Send it. Roger.
Triton 2-1, or 1-2. Did 2-4 go back to the boat, or did stay at Vermont to be?
2-4 got DCS'd. He lost all of his bindings, and something weird happened with his machine. He was landing. He was about a 1-mile trail on me to land at Vermont to feed, and he just disappeared off the map.
2 for 1, you want to head up to 112?
Trying to 1. Be advised, I dropped my bomb. I was keeping the harm and the tanks. I'm under 35,000 now state.
Still 5.0, it's like 83 miles out. I got eyes on him.
I've been also at airburst, but the airburst bomb, 1,000 pound airburst, just took out 8 BTRs with 1 bomb in 4 different bunkers.
Nice job, my man. You've really done an excellent job on this mission, Eddie.
Appreciate it. with waiting for Mike to drop his bombs, I'll probably have to touch Arco for a second just to make sure I'm in on it. I should be okay. Go straight to the boat. How do you feel?
For the boats, let me see who's up on here.
Oh, sorry, I mean the recovery tanker. I'll have to do the recovery tanker just for a sip.
What I don't like is it's not going to give us T+2.
What do you mean?
Well, T+2 in case 1 is 4,500 pounds.
I don't see the recovery.
At 4,500 pounds, I'm still not under 3,400 pounds.
Oh, it's the S3. I see it. I see it.
Roger, but we can land just over 34. I always understood it as you need to be like, you need to say 34 on the board, not 33.
We're probably both gonna have to hit him.
But is that a misunderstanding?
Yeah, when you go in, when you hit your first trap, you should still have another 1,000 pounds on top.
Yeah, Roger, but I'm talking about like the actual weight state, so the aircraft weight. I've always read it as when you need to be in 34,000, it's not under 34,000, but it's like you need to be on or around 34,000 at the most. Because I've landed before multiple times with just under 35,000.
Right, that's, yeah, you can. You're supposed to be at 34,000 when you hit the deck.
Roger. For my aircraft, for the reference, I'm currently at state 4.6, and I'm 34,400. So by the time if I was to commence now at 45, 4.5, I would definitely be at 34 or under when I touch down. And that's with 3 bags and a horn still.
If I do mine, yeah, I'll be just at 4,000.
Marshall 206.
When you commence?
00.45.
No, if I'm looking at my fuel, I've got weight of 35.3 and I've got fuel of 55.
Roger.
So that means I'd be at 4,000, which would give me just T+2 barely.
Roger. So if you're not comfortable doing that, like we can drop a tank or deliver a tank. I think I'm fairly comfortable with my map and state, but I can go back, top up a little bit, and then be able to make trap weight and fuel better.
Angels 12. State 4.1.
I'm not opposed to giving it a shot, but I would never want you to do this with someone who's not really experienced.
Oh, yeah, Roger, not even, like, if there was any concern that they're gonna, like, miss the trap, yeah, no.
It's just one of the mistakes that we all make is if we think that everybody can do what we do, and that's not necessarily true. So I don't do air-to-air as well as you do, and a lot of guys don't trap as well as we do, so we gotta make sure that we think along those lines.
Yeah, Roger.
No, it's just giving call-outs for RTB. I'm not getting anything though. Maybe it's gotta be 1275.
Marshall 206. Marking maps 101.35. Angels 8.5. State 4.0. Marshall 206. Marking maps 102.35. Angels 7. State 3.9.
got nothing. It's not responding to that. It's weird. We're within range.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250.
Send it.
Marshall 206. Parking Mops 102 435. Angel.
Are you doing 327 or 127?
I've got it. See that?
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. Altitude 224. Altitude. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. 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 Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240.
You able to get the boat up for you? It just found me here.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. 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 Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. Pontiac 1 is RTB
Okay.
at 240.
Yeah, I'm state 4.2. Okay.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1
Coming up here right behind you.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240.
Good hook for 1.
Is RTB at 240. Pontiac 1 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 is RTB at 240. See you at 10. 224.
So on you, I'm a little loose on you here. I'm a little lopsided. My bombs.
Gypsy, thank you for watching over us. We'll all head back. Sorry it was boring, but really appreciate you being there.
Trent Gypsy, Roger, all good. Appreciate being able to come up here and cover you guys. It's all good. Like a boring night. Means I didn't die.
Alright, we're gonna hit the tanker on the way back to the boat.
Roger.
Alright, hey, let's go back to 111.
On you. TD4 in the break.
RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250.
224, Hornet Ball, 3.2.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250.
224, waving up. Gonna spin.
250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250.
You're good. Give me an excuse to spin it.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 240. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250. Pontiac 1 is RTB at 2.
Marshall 206. Marking ops 242.0. Angels 0. State 2.7.
1 is RTB at 250.
Hornet Ball, 2.9.
Pontiac 1 is RTB at 250.
It's giving me foul back, but I don't see anybody on it. I don't know what's going on.